when $111 million isn't enough. Behind tennis stars' push for better pay and conditions, dual Grand Slam champion Coco Gauff has welcomed the Australian Open's record $111.5 million prize money this year, but says it is still not enough as players continue to lobby Grand Slam bosses for better conditions. Gauff is among a star-studded group of players, including Alex de Minaur, Carlos Alcaraz, Jannik Sinner, Madison Keys, Aryna Sabalenka and Iga Swiatek, calling for an increased revenue share, more welfare benefits and a greater say via a new player council. A source familiar with the matter told this masthead, on the condition of anonymity, because negotiations were ongoing, that a player meeting would take place in Melbourne this weekend to discuss the next steps. They obviously increased the prize money this year, but the percentage is still, of revenue comparison, not where we would like it, Gauff said. I think there are still further conversations that have to be had. Not just with the Australian Open, but with all the slams. We have player representatives who have been working really hard to do that a lot for us because we can't be in person as often. Related article: Australian Open, the demon has a Sinner-sized gorilla on his back. Here's how he can shake him. From my last update, the collective feeling is that, yes, there's been progress, but I still think it's not where we would like to see it. We are grateful for the progress that has been made. Former WTA chairman and chief executive Larry Scott is representing the players' campaign, with their requests presented to Slam chiefs last year in 2 letters months apart signed by top 10 stars advocating for all players. The likes of Gauff and 2-time major finalist Jasmine Paolini have made a point of highlighting that this movement is about driving change for every professional, not just those at the top, for now and into the future. One of their demands is for players' revenue share at Grand Slams to increase from about 16% to 22% by 2030, which they believe is in line with what the ATP and WTA tours offer at their combined Masters 1000 events. Editors pick Australian Open. Can Sinner make it a three-peat? Our tennis scribes have their say. Expert tips for the Australian Open. That request still pales in comparison with major American sports leagues, such as the NFL and NBA, where players' revenue share is closer to 50%. There was an initial meeting on tournament eve at Roland Garros last year between Grand Slam CEOs and select players, including Gauff, Sinner, Sabalenka and Casper Ruud. I imagine that there will be more meetings, Gauff said. But no one wants this conversation to be continuing for years and years, so I would imagine that we would continue to have those conversations and maybe more pressure being applied, especially with the top 10. Australian Open boss Craig Tiley. Credit: Getty Images. Slam bosses are keen to meet again at one of the Masters 1000 events early in the season, a source said, but this is likely to occur only if formal offers are made on the players' demands. The Australian Open's $111.5 million prize pool is a 16% increase on last year's offering, including the men's and women's singles champions scoring a $4.15 million payday each, which is 19% up. Tennis Australia's revenue for the last financial year, ending September 30th, was a record-setting $697.2 million, which is largely driven by the Australian Open. Tournament boss Craig Tiley said at the time of the announcement that the prize money boost demonstrated his organization's commitment to supporting tennis careers at every level. In a statement to this masthead, Tiley said, "All the players we have spoken to are extremely appreciative and thankful for the effort we have put into servicing their needs, including the positive commentary they have made about our ongoing prize money increases." Tiley also said the Open's prize money this year was more than 21% of tournament revenue and outstripped Tennis Australia's annual revenue growth. The Scott-led campaign is separate from the Professional Tennis Players Association lawsuit against the sport's stakeholders. Tennis Australia is the first of those stakeholders to be actively trying to reach a deal with the PTPA, which could occur as soon as this month, a source said. Sabalenka, a 2-time winner at Melbourne Park, said on Friday, "I think we always can do better. But I think all the slams are trying to work together with us and come to a conclusion. I hope one day we'll get to a happy place for everyone."